guys, miss you.
Why'd you say it twice? Miss you. And then he did it with the... We're gonna have to edit that out. That was racist. That was racist. Miss you. Yo, you're terrible. Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back. No, sorry.
We hope you all are doing well. We know a lot of our viewers are back home in New York, so we miss you guys. Hey.
And why?
This video kind of ties into how much we miss home.
Absolutely.
California has been treating us well. We are settling in more. We're assimilating a little bit more into the culture. Yeah. We got about, 7 months under our belt?
7. We have made it to 7 months.
Crazy. We went to the DMV the other day to switch over our driver's license. I felt a pain in my heart when they punched a hole through my driver's license.
They actually wanted to take it away from us. And it was like, no, we want to keep it for memorabilia. And they were just like, okay, well, we're going to have to punch a hole. And then it was just like this big, officially.
We're California residents. In the books.
Yeah.
Another milestone is that I actually officially, legally changed my last name to Nichols.
Yeah.
So,
she's Nichols, guys. Where the heck is your ring? Oh, crazy.
I left it in the shower.
Yikes.
But the tan is there.
Tan don't mean nothing. Listen.
That's how crazy this is.
I got this ring on all the time.
It's easy for you too. Mine has diamonds and it's,
Look at you trying to stunt.
No.
Diamonds and carrots. Yeah.
That was another milestone. I'm officially Gabrielle Roland Nichols. It's kind of cray-cray.
Absolutely.
Anyway, 10 things we thought we'd never miss about New York. These are things that it was just never a thought when we were in New York. We kind of took it for granted.
Yeah.
We feel it now.
Yeah. It's like a sting.
Yeah.
We didn't really have to think about it, but
it just hit us randomly.
Yeah, when we did think about it, it was like, oh, wow.
We can't do that anymore.
Yo.
So let's get started. In no particular order, number 1 is...
pizza. Now, alright, so everybody tries to attempt pizza, but for every state that I've been in, there's always that store that says New York pizza.
And we never really understood why, because it was just this is just how pizza tastes. So it was just the standard for us. We just grew up with great pizza. Coming out here, the fact that our best bet is Domino's.
So sad.
And Domino's pizza is not even that good.
You gotta stop brand bashing. You gotta stop. We need sponsors. I want to be sponsored by Domino's.
I'm sorry, Domino's, but Domino's, in comparison to New York pizza, no.
We tried 2 different spots out here.
Yeah.
No. So,
really
the simple fact that pizza's on our list, we didn't know. But now we know.
So, if you live in Queens or Long Island, please go to Gino's Pizza on Dutch Broadway in Elmont. Guys, just have a slice for me.
And if you can, freeze a box and ship it to our P.O. box.
I don't think that would work. Number 2. Guys, I can't even believe these 3 letters are about to come out of my mouth. The MTA.
For those who don't know me, I hate public transportation.
What would be an easy train ride away? He'd rather drive and find parking than pay for parking.
I will drive.
And I was always just like, babe, let's just get on the Long Island Railroad, Metro North.
No.
Let's get on the train, bus, whatever. We're in New York. Public transportation out here?
The worst. I'm sorry.
LA, okay, you're doing a great job with
your highways.
Right, the highways are great, the views are great,
the
mountain
hills,
tops and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. But
you need some work.
It's just because we're New Yorkers and we're comparing it to the MTA, but the LA Metro is, you know, the buses come on the hour. There's no type of control of who gets on and off the train.
It's really bad.
It's just pretty bad. And there are mornings that I have to take the bus because of time and schedule changes and stuff. And I just pray the whole time because I'm like, damn it. Or I'd get to work an hour early because it's the only bus that'll get me there on time before 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I would not have to deal with this in New York. Now, back in New York, I took the train to and from work. Lived in Queens, worked in the city.
You're so beautiful.
Forever.
I'm so sorry. Continue.
You trying to pull me?
Nah, I've been saying. I was just like, no, you mad? You hot or whatever. Continue with your story.
I was in New York. I was a commuter on the train, bus, every single day, to and from, an hour and a half commute. Crazy. But I miss it now. The buses and trains are just so accessible. Even if it's not on the hour, it's at least every 10 minutes on a good day. The delays kind of annoyed me back in the day, but it's just like, I miss the New York MTA.
I promise you, I wish there was a Q85 and any train I can go on, or even a Long Island Railroad. I probably took you guys for granted, and I know your fares are like $4 now.
It's not $4.
But I will still take you. I'm sorry.
Number 3.
It's a very dear part of us, right? We're from the islands, right? LA is very commercial. So number 3 would have to be West Indian food culture. When I tell you, I sit and pray for roti or doubles probably every other day, and even grill, like literally. I don't even eat pork, and her family got me hooked. The nearest Haitian restaurant,
2 hours away from
2 hours,
in San Diego,
and I'm tempted.
There's like random tiny little Jamaican spots that seem very commercial here. I don't know. Maybe we need to do a little bit more research. But in New York, I lived in. In New York, I lived in Queens, in an area where a lot of Haitians lived. And on London Boulevard, in my area, there's just Haitian restaurants on every block.
Yeah.
And of course, I lived with my grandmother at home also, so she just cooked every day and had Haitian food at home. And you know, now I'm learning how to cook Haitian food and I'm cooking it here. But just to be able to go and pick up a plate,
Yeah.
Man, it's just like,
you really angry hitting over
I
that
am.
hard.
I'm so angry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing my best here, cooking with the recipes I have.
And she's doing very well, I might add. Like, I'm always satisfied.
Thank you.
Kudos to you. Oh, really? But trust me, like,
yeah, we miss it.
I wish I had currants roll. For those Trinis who know what that is. Or bacon shark. Oh my gosh.
I need some black rice. I need some patties.
Yeah,
I need some grill. I need some lumby.
West Indian culture is something that we definitely never thought we would miss.
Number 4, Manhattan.
Yeah, the culture of Manhattan in itself is something that I've always overlooked. Like, I lived in New York, but I hardly went to the city unless, you know, I had to, or a special birthday event, or I went to a show. But I never got a chance to actually experience the culture of Manhattan.
Really?
No.
I did. I knew I was gonna miss the city. Like, I went to high school in the city. I did summer programs in the city. Internships all throughout college, and then started working. I knew I was going to miss Manhattan because there's no city like it. You can go anywhere around the world, and there are a bunch of cities, but there's no city like New York City.
Everybody thinks, you know, LA or Hollywood is like a city.
Or downtown LA.
Downtown, yeah. I think downtown is like a movie set of Manhattan.
Yeah.
But it's scary though, because there's a good 5-block radius that gives you that city feel, and then it's back to mountains. There were so many, different parts of Manhattan that, you take advantage of.
I just love the city, and how I get my fix of New York City right now is through Sex in the City and Gossip Girl.
Jesus. She's like, I miss New York. And then she just pops in the DVD, and it's just like a quick fix.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
A quick, vicarious fix.
It actually was Gabby, who kind of pushed me to start experiencing New York in the latter parts before we left. We did a lot of things we miss about New York on the last week.
Because I felt it. I was like, oh my God, we're leaving.
But Manhattan, you are missed.
That brings us to our next point, which is diversity. Hollywood in general, the Hollywood, LA main area is pretty diverse. We live in the valley, so it's not that diverse. It's mainly just one culture around us. And the little bit that I see when I go to work, I still miss the diverse. I know that LA is diverse, but it's so different, especially from Queens, which is the most diverse borough of the city. We're just used to just so much more diversity, whether that be in restaurants, people, just being able to see different cultures. It kind of gives me life. I get too bored when I'm around just one culture all the time.
One of the things about LA, and it's kind of similar in New York as well, the cultures are pocketed in different divisions of Los Angeles, so it's very hard to find a melting pot where you get everybody,
And I know that New Yorkers may not see it being there, but now stepping back and being away from it,
you will appreciate.
We really miss the consistent diversity.
Yeah.
Next up, drumroll please. I was hoping the drumroll was on there because I forgot what the next one is. Okay. The Four Seasons.
Yeah, okay, alright. So, LA, the sunny California whole tidbit, it's great. It's cool. I get it. Beach, sun, hot. It's great. But I do miss having 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I miss snow.
I miss winter.
I miss being able to dress for the weather.
Right, that's another thing. The fashion out here, it's very hard. It does get kind of cold out here, because even in the winter for us, the mornings we can be down in the 40s, 50s, and then during the day we're in the 80s. So I constantly have a cold because of it, so we're learning how to layer. But like he said, the fashion aspect of it, I really miss it.
It's
because
so hard.
When you see pictures of Californians thinking they're crazy wearing Ugg boots, shorts, and then a tank top, it's because that's actually the weather out here. You could be super cold in one area, and then you walk down the block and you can be tanning. The pattern of the 4 seasons is definitely autumn, winter, spring.
I miss the color of leaves changing. I miss the spring, the flowers blossoming. I miss the days off when it actually snows really bad. I really do. 4 seasons. We miss you. Make your way to California, please.
Next up is the New York mentality.
It's crazy. It's crazy that we even have to miss this thing, or the fact that we do.
Yeah, it kind of sums up different things. If I'm walking and I look focused, I'm walking fast because I'm trying to make something, I'm not rude.
Yeah. It's a misconception.
So don't force me to say hi to you.
LA is really, people are grinding or whatever the case, but they move very slow. When we come from a fast-paced, city, it kind of comes off as rude.
But if I'm walking into work, I'm not gonna wave hi to you. I'm just not. I'm focused. Excuse me. I'm focused, trying to make my money. Let's not have a conversation about how, oh my God, the sun is out. The sun is out every day.
That's New York bitter. That's what that is.
Another thing that it includes is walking down the street. You know how many times I'm walking and you move to the right, because if you're walking in a right, you kind of move to the right and the other side moves to the right, and that's just how traffic goes. I move to the right. Why are you moving to the left so that you're following me? and then I stop walking and you're just staring.
And then there's like this 10 seconds of like you dancing with somebody you don't know. Like, wait. Okay, wait.
Like, I moved out the way for you. Go the opposite way. Why are you going the same direction I'm going?
It's pretty
And
bad.
then, of course, like in New York, everybody's looking up. Because, they're looking at the skyscrapers. They're looking at Times Square. They're looking at the beautiful architecture. Here, especially like around where I work, like Hollywood Boulevard, they're looking down.
At the stars.
It's just, and I deal with it every day. And I'm like...
Do that one time.
Move out the way. If I move, you move.
Just like that. You set me up.
I didn't know
we're a team.
Like move to the right. Don't dance with me. This is not the salsa club.
It's so bad. I do miss the fact that there's a common understanding between New Yorkers. There's like this perfect intersection. Like when one New Yorker is walking this way, we never meet. It's just like
because
we're working
like
together.
Choreography. It's like you know when to slow down, you know when to speed up based on the person in front of you, based on the person crossing the street, based on anything. Like you just know that stuff, and it's literally a technique. And of course, it gets ruined with the tourists, which is what I'm dealing with, like in Hollywood.
Everybody's relaxed, and rightfully so. Sunny California, people are here to relax. I get it, but it's like, okay, we do miss that.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna stick something in, which is kind of gonna bring us to 11 things. But the rawness of New York is very raw, and out here it's very commercial. It's just a very different culture. Just very foo-foo out.
Yeah, foo-foo. There is that New York I don't care attitude that we possess that I do miss. Like I'm a New Yorker. I'm proud. I'll be loud and boisterous. And if you are,
a big word, babe.
I took my SATs.
Did you pass your SATs though?
Anyway, but you really took a shot just now. Yeah, kiss. There is that New York pride that that you possess,
and we still possess, and people are just like,
y'all are different. Like, no,
or
y'all are
cocky, or y'all. Nope, I'm just from New York and I'm proud of it, and no, I'm not gonna wear an LA Dodgers cap. Next, this one is particular to me.
Very personal.
I miss my nail salon. My nail salon, which was my mom's nail salon. My nail salon. Shout out to Kim's Nails on Merrick Boulevard and 231st Street in Laurelton, Queens, because
She's trying to get sponsored.
No, because like the last time I've had a great thorough pedicure was for my wedding in last August, and it bothers me because I love my feet and I love my feet being pretty, and the fact that I go here and get a pedicure and it's just not the same, it really breaks my heart. Why are you charging me $5 to $10 extra to scrub my feet? So I'm paying you for a freaking massage with lotion and a paint job? This is a pedicure. And I know there are salons in New York that try to, we charge extra to scrub your feet.
Listen, if you're a great salon out in California and you're watching this video, please comment below.
Because I'm not going to pay extra for you to scrub. That's your job. That's what a pedicure is. I can freaking paint my toenails by myself.
You should.
I do. I've been doing everything at home.
Shout out to Kim, because you are very important.
Yes, Pac. I miss you.
Tupac?
No, her name is Pac.
Her name is Pac. Alright, something personal to me that I never thought I would miss is actually my studio. So, my father, shout out to Andrew Nichols, he built a studio in our garage because he was sick and tired of me playing music in our house. Having that space where it was uninterrupted was the best relief for me. I took equipment with me here, but I didn't realize how special that space was until I had to, build a shop in our living room. It's very different. I can't make as much noise, and I can't play music as loud as I want to. And yeah, the cave was a very special place for me. So.
And for a lot of people also.
Yeah. And one day I will have a studio out here.
Of course.
I'm saying that now. Owned by me. book your sessions now. So, yeah, the cave recording studio. You are really missed. Last but not least, and this may sound strange, but we're gonna say it anyway. We never thought we would miss our family.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, for me, technology makes it so accessible for us to communicate and to see people on FaceTime, text, call, whatever the case may be. But I never saw me missing my family until we got out here, and I was like, yo, we can't just get up and go to somebody's house for dinner, not cook one day. Like, adulting sucks. And there are times where you just want to, hey, I don't want to cook, I don't want to do something, or just having, family gatherings. Family is very important to me. I know it's important to her. And again, I just thought that, the internet or, cellular devices would be enough. But being out here is like, wow, I really miss them. So shout out to my family. You guys are missed.
And the reason I said speak for yourself is because I knew I was going to miss my family. But it's a little different on my end because my family's so spread apart already. I lived back home with my mother and my grandmother. And then I had, cousins and aunts and uncles and all that in New York. But a lot of my family is spread out as well. So like my sister and her husband and kids, they live in Florida. So I'm already used to the long distance relationship with her. I have family in Haiti. I have family in Georgia. I have family in Jersey. As everybody is growing older, getting married and starting their own families, we're all spread out already. So I'm kind of used to it being far from family. I'm just not used to being specifically far from my mother and my grandmother. That's a hard one for me. But like I said, more so on his end.
For me, I would say I didn't think I would miss my family this much. I think that should be the correction. So family, every single person, you guys are missed. And that was it. Yeah, like all in all, we miss New York. Like we really miss.
I would still choose New York over LA.
Yeah.
Some may say, oh, you haven't been out here long enough. Oh, we've been out here long enough. Like, I still choose New York, but God knows what he's doing. We came out here on his commands in obedience to him and his will and his instructions. So we're still expecting God to blow our minds, and he's still doing it every day.
Absolutely.
I'd still choose New York, though.
Yeah. New York, you'd always be in our hearts.
Right. And for those who are still in New York, family and friends, guys, we're still accepting care packages. So
for real.
If you watch this video and you have some sort of way to send us some stuff that'll remind us of New York, go for it.
Please. Listen, hit us up. Message us. We'll respond with the P.O. box if you are willing to send anything. We will accept all gifts.
So thanks for watching.
Yep.
It was kind of longer than we expected, but we miss New York.
Yeah, we do.
For those in New York, do not take advantage of the things that we listed, literally. Go get a slice of pizza. We forgot New York Chinese food, but it's okay. Go get, some doubles, some Haitian patties. Explore your city. Usually you wait for out-of-towners to come to do the touristy things, but do the touristy things, It really isn't that touristy.
Mm-hmm. It's up to you, New York, New York. That's the end, right?
Bye.